This is incredible. The narrative around Gaza is changing far more than we think. Here are some examples. This is Ynet from today, walking corpses in Gaza, images of the horror seen around the world, and testimonies of children dying of hunger. Barry Weiss saying the price of flour shows the growing hunger crisis in Gaza. Important from Amit Segal and the FP. This is the same Barry Weiss who published this article, The Gaza Famine Myth, on her platform. U.S. Congressman Wesley Beale, who's been such a huge pro-Israeli figure, has said this: "I've always supported Israel's right to exist and defend itself. That hasn't changed. But supporting this government's actions, allowing children to starve and firing on civilians seeking food is something I can't stand by. This isn't self-defense. It must stop." Amy Klobuchar, who's pictured here with war criminal Netanyahu, had this to say:
"Humanitarian aid must immediately reach the civilian population in Gaza. As one pediatric doctor, the leader of the ward at Nasser Hospital in southern Gaza, said, 'There is no one in Gaza now outside the scope of famine, not even myself.' This is the pediatrician who leads the ward. He says, 'I am speaking to you as a health official, but I too am searching for flour to feed my family.' As the New York Times notes, the World Food Program, an arm of the United Nations, said this week that the hunger crisis in Gaza has reached, in their words, new and astonishing levels of desperation, with 1/3, that's right, 1/3 of the population now eating for multiple days in a row."
She meant to say not eating for multiple days in a row, but I'll ignore that for now. And here's Richie Torres, who's been one of the largest pro-Israeli voices in the US. Let's see what he had to say. "Telling Palestinians in Gaza to starve away is an evil thing to say. The US must make every effort to secure the release of the hostages, end the war, enable new Palestinian self-governance in Gaza, build a durable peace between Israelis and Palestinians, and expand the Abraham Accords in the service of broader Israeli-Arab peace." This is the most amount of empathy Richie Torres has shown on social media towards the Palestinians. It's a long way away from being okay, but it definitely signals a changing narrative. I don't believe any of these people are doing it in good faith, though. They're doing it because it's getting harder and harder to deny the realities on the ground in Gaza. This is more of an ass-covering exercise than anything else.